Hey Rebels, Coach Carrie here. I am a wife, mom, and nurse practitioner from Texas. After years of killing myself at the gym, I found myself still overweight and miserable. But I lost 55 pounds with Code Red and rid myself of constant chronic joint pain. Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about something that it seems like is a very common issue that Rebels have, just part of the game, and I feel like you can all relate to this, so I wanted to talk about it a little bit and maybe things that you can do that will help this. Are you cold? Who's freezing out there already? I am in Texas. It is not cold here by any means, but I am cold. It's like 75 degrees today and I was freezing. So I get that. And I know a lot of Rebels have that issue. So we're cold. We just are. We're losing weight. We don't have as much insulation that we used to have. So we're freezing. We're drinking a lot of water. And especially if it's cold water, that can just make you feel super cold. So what can we do to help that, to make it better? There are a few things that can help, but you just really kind of have to realize this is just kind of part of it. And I'm okay with that. I would rather be cold than overweight. I'd rather be cold than miserable and sick and tired. So I'm going to take that one, right? I'm going to take that one for the team. It's okay. Bundle up, right? I've got my fleece jacket I had to get out. I'm already wearing the hoodies, the leggings, the sweats. I'm already, well into wearing those. And that's just part of it. I bundle up and I just know that's just how it is. And I'm okay with that. So that's just something you got to live with. However, there are a couple of other things you can do. Another thing I like to do is to drink warm water. And I know that may sound strange to some of you. My daughter certainly cannot wrap her head around it. It drives her crazy. But, when we drink as much water as we do, if it's cold water, we're going to feel cold from the inside out. How about drink a little bit of warm water? And then you'll feel warm, right? It really does help. It really makes a difference. So I drink mine like lukewarm. I add warm water to it sometimes, even warmer than that. And it really, really does make a difference. So think about that and try it, and it will help. I also have a heater under my desk at work. I don't know if that's an option for you, but I have a little heater that I just turn on and huddle around it when I need to. And I've even done that in July when I've gotten cold before. So it's just one of those things, right? Another thing I love to do, and I want to share this with you, is drink hot tea. Hot tea is one of my favorite things. I love it. And before Code Red, I really never drank hot tea. It wasn't a part of my day, but now it is my favorite part of my routine in the evening especially. So I found some new ones that I wanted to share with you just in case you haven't heard of them or you don't know what they are or these new flavors. So I saw them and I had to order them right away. So I'm going to share them. Has anybody heard of the red rose teas? Red rose teas are so delicious. They're sweetened with stevia and they have so many different flavors. They're amazing. And it's like a treat. They're great. Now, it also is a great way to kind of push off those cravings. However, it can also trigger a craving. If you're very sensitive to sweet things, you might want to avoid them. So just a warning on that. But for those of you that want to try them, let me show them. So the first one is the pumpkin pie. And I'm guessing these are like, holiday, they're releasing them out for the holidays, but I saw it and I had to have it and ordered it right away. Amazing, right? Pumpkin pie. So they're sweetened with stevia. There's no caffeine. You can have them in the evening. There's no calories, no carbs, none of that. And they're so great. So I highly recommend pumpkin pie, right? The next one I want to share with you is the cinnamon roll. Yum. Yum. I even have this like with my meal one sometimes. So great. Cinnamon roll. Can you even believe it? Delicious. And like I said, they're sweetened with stevia. It's like a treat, but without all the yucky stuff, right? So really, really great option. I love those. They're so great. And I wanted to share some of the other flavors that they have that have been out for a while, but they're still just as delicious. The chocolate mint patty is one of my favorites. It's so good. Chocolate mint. Very refreshing and just delicious. And then an oldie but a goodie. One of our standards around here in my house is the blueberry. It's awesome. My husband's favorite. We go through that like crazy. That one we have to keep on rotation because and ordering because we can't run out of that one. They're delicious. There are so many different kinds of teas. I just wanted to share these with you because they are a great option and they do taste a little sweeter, and that's what a lot of people really like and want out of that when they're drinking hot tea. And you don't have to add anything to it. They're perfectly wonderful the way they are. So I just wanted to share those with you and those little tips that I have to help to keep you warm, especially before we get too cold in the winter. We want to make sure we have every tool we can in our toolbox to help us get through those little things. And it's not a big deal. I mean, yeah, it's not ideal to be cold, but really it's much better than we used to be, right? So I'll take it. But I just wanted to share those things with you. Comment below and let me know if you have had this issue and what helps you get through that as well. What warms you up? Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll see you in the group.